Two. Fast trackers, how you going? Beautiful dawn haze coming up out. Not haze, just beautiful dawn coming up. It's light. The sun is out here in Sydney, Australia. After all these months of getting up in the pitch black. Yeah, hey. Oh, what do we do here? Come on. Good morning, fast trackers. Man, that's hard to do, to play boogie woogie when you're still asleep. Boom, 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 boom. Hope everybody's good. Monster night yesterday. I'll tell you about it in a minute. That last chord, isn't it a beauty? Heard of Miles Davis? Or heard of Jimi Hendrix? Yeah. It's probably more famously known as the Jimi Hendrix chord when he plays in E. Whoa, where's the guitar? Have I got one here? Over the back there. I won't bother. When he did Foxy Lady. Foxy. What is that chord? If I do it in C, there it is. You got a C major. This is a great chord to learn. I actually learnt this chord in 1974 at a party. There was this guy who showed me the two chords on the guitar. Blow it. I'll go and get the guitar. Don't go away now. Here's one. This is a classical guitar, actually. This has been my friend since 1977, I think. I bought this guitar for a guy. It's probably out of tune. Hang on. Oh, shocker. Hang on. Okay, it's still out of tune. It'll do. Good. Okay, that chord. He showed me this chord. E7 sharp 9. I like to call it E7 flat 10, but I've been voted out. Most people like to call it E7 flat 9. Sharp 9. Sharp 9. And the other chord he showed me was this. So I'll show the other chord first. The other chord he showed me was this beautiful chord. You put two fingers up here. Hey, Daryl, you're supposed to be doing piano, not guitar. I'll show you on the piano. Beautiful, beautiful chord. That chord there. It's an A minor 9. I've been in love with the minor 9s ever since. Yeah, so thank you whoever that was. 1974 man. I'll put the guitar back. Those two chords, if you play the Jimi Hendrix chord in C, it's C, E, G. Now, you've got a B flat to make it a B flat 7. Gives it that sort of funky sound. If you played that note, that would be C Maj 7. That would not sound funky. It'd sound nice, but you couldn't do funky stuff with it. You could do pretty stuff. That's C Maj 7. We're not talking about that. Now we've got C with a 7. Yeah! You can play the blues scale over the top of that. C, E flat, F. I'm showing you some good stuff here. Take it in. I didn't mean to do all this. The blues scale is C, E flat, F. Sounds better if you can play the B flat in the left hand. Now the trick is to let go, baby. Let go. And those who have probably seen a few of my other videos, I have mentioned Transistor Man. Transistor Man is this magic note here. Flat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Flatten it. If you use this note, it'll sound really bluesy. But you must do something with it. You got to play that note straight after it. Don't go down to here. Don't go down to there. Got to go from here to here. Listen. Wow. Yeah. It's not what you do, but how you do it. It's not what you do, but how you do it. So, you can't just throw your notes on, folks. You've got to put a little bit of your heart and soul in there. Yeah. And the other notes are G, B flat, and C. Now I could show these notes to everybody on the planet. And everyone would play them differently. Some would just sit there and go... and it would mean nothing. Nothing. It would mean nothing. Because you haven't put your heart and soul into it. And you might say, Daryl, you're talking gibberish. What do you mean by heart and soul? Heart and soul, da 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 da. Heart and soul, da 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 da. Ba da ba da ba ba. Heart and soul, yeah. When I was a kid, that song used to be, you'd hear it in all the classrooms. It was a song that kids taught each other. Piano teachers never taught anybody how to play that. How does it go? You know, that's written by a guy called... Anybody know who it is? Hey, by the way, if you're watching today, it's anything from the song shop is $5 instead of $10. So if you want to buy a song from the song shop, there's hundreds of songs on there. You have to do it 5 minutes after the show. Some people want to just watch the show and not bother with it now. That's fine. And I'm going to give you a little code. The code is who wrote that song, Heart and Soul. Does anybody know it? I'm going to tell you anyway. Heart and Soul was written by a guy who wrote this. Yeah, Georgia. No, it wasn't Ray Charles. Ray Charles didn't write Georgia, and he didn't write Heart and Soul. Maybe, I should look and see who's there. B flat. Hello, Blues Lane Coralie. Hello, Judith. Judith, my friend Judith. She's probably feeling a bit sad. Judith's from Texas. Damn, they're having a bad time over there. Nathan from Brazil. Hello, Nathan. Good. You got it, Stephen. Stephen's got it. Hoagie Carmichael. If you put if you send an email to me within 5 minutes after this live session, send me. Just go onto the Fast Track Piano website. Hit the email address there on my website and say, "Hey, Daryl, I would like this song from the song shop. Code is Hoagie Carmichael." Then you can have a half price, yeah. And you just go to the donate button on the homepage, and you can pay me there $5 instead of $10. How about that? There's my little spruik for the day. Now, I know I'm going all over the place. How do we end up with Heart and Soul? Because I asked you to play. You got to put your heart and soul into these notes. And that's the blues scale. And they're the notes that I'm mucking around on in the boogie woogie that I did at the start. Wasn't terribly good this morning, but there it was. So if I do it really slowly. Hello, Cherie. My Cherie amor, da 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 da. Wrong key. I better learn that properly for you. We did a Stevie Wonder song yesterday, Cherie. We had a great concert. I've got to show you some stuff. We had a great concert. I'm going to show you. Here we go. Hello, check that out. That's my garage. Yeah. It's not bad, is it? All that stuff went in the car yesterday. We had a concert at a place called Chatswood. And this is... the drum kit sits downstairs waiting for little concerts to pop up. And all that stuff there I had to take over because the kids in the band don't have instruments yet. Oh, they don't have right equipment. But we put all that in the car. Yep. I managed to get in. There it is. My friend Samantha's car. It was packed in pretty tight. You know, the worst thing about playing these gigs is packing up all this gear, and worse still, packing it up at the end and having to bring it home when everybody's relaxing and having a good time. Never mind. It's all for the love of music. And here is our classroom. Our classroom's got 2 new people in there. We've got Cherie down there on the bottom right. And Cherie's been saying hello to me on the website quite a lot. How you going, Cherie? I hope your mum's doing well. And who else have we got? We've got James over there. James over on the left-hand side there, down from Woodland, California. If you'd like to send me your photo, send it in. And we'll put it in part of the classroom, hey? Yeah. There's Steve. I'm not sure if half these other dudes are still with me or whether they've cleared out. Maybe you'd like to say hello. Don, Terry, KC, John, Ed, Hartport 1 and 2. The best way to catch on to all these videos is to actually subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you go to the YouTube channel, Fast Track Piano YouTube channel, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and hit that bell. See, it said bottom right hand corner, hit the bell, and you will get an annoying red dot in your emails every time I do a video. Now, I only do one a week, so it's not as if you're going to be bombarded. What we were talking about, Stevie Wonder. Boom, Stevie Wonder. Now, let's see if I can... That's not Stevie Wonder. That's Stevie Wonder. Classic riff there. Playing all the black notes. How's it go? That's Superstition. Yeah. And basically that's it. He does little tricky things too, but that's basically it. So you hit E flat down here, then you go up to E flat up here. Good. Yeah, Russ, I need a bigger vehicle. I didn't put it in the little car. Very superstitious. These kids were fantastic last night. We had this concert, as I said. There was 2 bands. We had the kids band. They're all 13-year-olds, and they're great. There's trumpet, saxophone. I play the bass, but I'm going to kick myself out because I'm the old dude in the band. and I mentor them. They come here on a Saturday for 2 hours. And hey, listen, Clinton was here. Clinton, say hello, Clinton. There he is. He didn't want to learn anything in B flat because Clinton drives up from Wollongong on a Saturday morning every now and again and has a 2-hour lesson with me. He gives me a hard time. No, he doesn't give me a hard time. How you going, Clinton? And last week we did something in B flat. You know, some people don't like B flat. Of course, there's certain keys we don't like. F sharp's a bit of a toughie. Everybody loves C. But you got to learn to play in all keys, folks. So that's B flat. Where's my coffee? Over here. Yeah, we did all... here's our set list from last night. This is one of them. There's Rolling in the Deep there by Adele that you might know there. There's Superstition. There's Tequila down the bottom there. Number 7, Tequila. That's pretty easy. Maybe I could play that for you. Dum bum 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 ba da da da. Tequila is an F chord going to E flat. This was a throwaway song these guys made up in the studio, basically, because they needed, I think the story goes like this, they needed a little piece to go on the B-side of their record. So they made up this silly thing and said Tequila over it, and it took off. It became a huge hit for them. Hey, you could play it like this. 1 and you got 1V here. Yeah. Thanks, Russ. Then it goes to an A flat. Here's A flat. Chinka chinka chink. Chinka chinka chink. Chinka chinka chink. Now it's a G. An easy one. C chord. That's it. So you got E flat. The 2 hard chords are E flat and A flat. Like, I'm only using those fingers, 1 and 5. Roman numerals, you know. It's E flat and A flat. So bum 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 ba da bum 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 ba da bum. A flat. Ba da ba da. One more time. Da da. Now G. Da 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 da. Down to C. We had a full house last night. It was great. A lot of people came in, and I've got the adult band as well. Now the adult band is the set list a lot bigger. We did Listen to the Music by Doobie Brothers. Friday I'm in Love by The Cure. Baker Street by Jerry Rafferty. Gee, Baker Street. Now that's a toughie. It's really weird actually. It's got a G chord with an A in the bass. It starts off like this. Big fat chord. You got an A in the bass. Then you got an E flat chord with an F in the bass. Wow. Then you've got a G, an F chord with a G in the bass. Bit of a strange introduction. So you start off with a G chord with an A in the left hand. Here's a G chord with an A in the left hand. Weird sound, isn't it? Then we've got an E flat chord with an F in the left hand. And then we've got an F chord with a G in the left hand. And the saxophone does a little... No, it was an electric guitar actually, isn't it? And you pump that up. That's a big fat D chord. You got an F sharp up the top here to an F chord with an A in the bass. Now this is a pretty tricky song, Baker Street. I better leave it at that. Okay, what else have we got here? Oh, we did Weakness in Me by Joan Armour Trading. I've got Bad Moon Rising down here by Creedence Clearwater Revival. Now, I put on this string sound for this. See if I get a string sound out of here. Okay, and we did it like this. Do I do it in the key of G? I think so. I see a bad moon arising. I see trouble on the way. Yeah, a bit of a different sort of feel to it. You've got a string sound instead of doing the usual old way of doing Bad Moon Rising, you know. I see a bad moon arising. So we put it on a string sound and did it like that and did up and down the chords. Now I see that Stephen would like to play a little bit of country chords. Well, if you were going to do Bad Moon Rising country version chords in the key of G, I see a bad moon arising. I've got 7 more minutes, folks. If you've got something to say hello. How many people we got watching? I've got no idea. Oh, we got 16. That's great. Say hello. So if I'm going to do a country version of a G chord, instead of going, I see a bad moon arising, instead of doing that, you could do an up-tempo country version of it by going left, right, left, right. All right? And you could use this finger here to get the 5th of the scale. So you go. I see a bad moon arising. I see. Or you could do a gentle version. Now, Stephen likes Behind Closed Doors. Yeah? Whenever I open the front door of the house down there for my students, it's sort of difficult for me. I can't really. I end up behind the door. So mate, that could be my little theme song. Doing a country version, slow, gentle, behind closed doors version of Bad Moon Rising. Instead of playing it like that, I could do this. Now, I've showed you this before. This is the Floyd Kramer thing, where you got these 2 notes here together. Ah, there it is, the magic bit. Down in the boondocks. So you go. I see a bad moon arising. I see trouble on the way. So I'm going from a G chord to D chord to C chord, but I'm doing it like this. You've got all this stuff squashed up in here. Look, see there? Left hand thumb on the G, right hand thumb on the A, second finger on B, fourth finger on G. So you got that, but you don't play them all together. You play these two, then you put this one down. Yeah, so you go. Magic, isn't it? I see you. And you could do that with all your behind closed door type country songs. Just do it like that. Stick your little finger down here to give it a bit more depth. Thanks, Stephen. Hey, how's your daughter going with the chords? Yeah? I try and keep up with everybody, you know. Some people send me a lot of stuff, and I don't get a chance to read it all until, weeks down the track sometimes, but I try to. So thank you. Cherie has been great lately, and Judith's always there in the background. She sent me such a funny one last time. She was working because I did it on a Friday or something, and she was upset that she didn't see it live. It's lovely to know that I'm connecting with people all around the world. I'm just sitting here talking to myself. There's no one here. Is there? Hello? Can you see the sun over there? The sun is out. Isn't that wonderful? Another day dawning here on the planet. It's going down at your place, but it's... Oh, wow. A crow just flew by. Don't you love the way birds can just go... Fantastic. I'm going to go and play golf today. I haven't played in a couple of weeks, so I'm really looking forward to that. Here's the country stuff again. Lot to be blessed about, eh? Then you could wriggle around a little bit more. Instead of just going ching ching, you go... Yeah. So just wriggle your fingers around a bit. So it sounds sort of gentle country now. Aretha Franklin's Amazing Grace the other day, and that's got gospel. There's a bit of gospel for you. Even more so when you go flip on this. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Now listen, if you're an absolute beginner, check out my absolute beginner package on the website, fasttrackpiano.com. Check it out. There's all this stuff there. I'm getting old. I've done it all years ago. This is stuff that I've worked out over the last 45 years. And so check all the stuff out on the website there. And don't forget Hoagie Carmichael. See if you can spell it. What else did we do yesterday? We did Fragile by Sting. Let There Be Love, an old Nat King Cole song. Me, Myself, I, Joan Armatrading. We've got a couple of real Joan Armatrading fans in the band. We did Better Man by Pearl Jam. How about that? Tears in Heaven by Eric Clapton. I Can See Clearly Now. What a great song. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. Hey, it's in G. You could do that Floyd Kramer stuff. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Bit of gospel. Da 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 da. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. I gotta finish. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. Thanks for watching. Bright, bright, sunshiny day. Yeah. Na 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 na. A bright sunshiny day. Yeah, na 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 na. Okay, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you learned something today. Go back and have a look at it again. And in the next 5 minutes, if you send me an email while I'm getting ready to put some shoes on for golf, I'll go to the song shop on the website and pick a song. Instead of $10, it'll only be $5. The best way to pay is the donate button, and you can donate too. I'll just put. There you go. If you feel that you're learning something and you'd like to contribute to the cause, help me get out of bed early on a Monday morning. It's 5:45 when the alarm goes off, and you can donate on the front page. Now, Cherie or somebody told me that there was a problem with that donate button on the iPhone thing, but I think it's okay now. So there you go. There's another show done. Hope to see you next week. Bye bye. 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 Bye bye.